Hello, I'm John Bachman. The search continues in Nepal today for survivors of Saturday's devastating earthquake. As the death toll rises, crews have now been tearing through rubble left behind by that quake, trying to pull anyone still alive free. Officials say the death toll has already soared past 3,700 people, including at least 3 Americans. Help is pouring in from around the world, but it's also overloading the little airport in Nepal's capital of Kathmandu. India says 4 of its planes, loaded with resources and gear, had to turn back because there was no place for them to land. Thousands are expected at the funeral today in Baltimore for Freddie Gray. He died just over a week ago after suffering a major spinal cord injury while in police custody. Meantime, protests in Baltimore got violent over the weekend, with crowds smashing cars, looting convenience stores, and throwing tables and chairs through storefront windows. Police say 34 people were arrested. 6 officers also suffered minor injuries. And it's just about time for the new Attorney General to take over. Loretta Lynch is set to be sworn in by Vice President Joe Biden in the next few minutes. She had to wait more than 5 months between being nominated and her confirmation vote last week. Lynch will be the first African-American woman to serve in that post. And defense lawyers for the Boston Marathon bomber are trying to convince a jury to spare his life. Yohar Tsarnaev's legal team has begun laying out its case in the penalty phase of this trial. Tsarnaev was convicted earlier this month on all 30 counts he faced. More than half of those carry the possibility of the death penalty. And the Supreme Court is getting ready to hear arguments in the pivotal case over same-sex marriage. That case could force 14 states where same-sex marriage is now illegal to allow the marriages. Justices Antonin Scalia and Clarence Thomas have already predicted that the court will likely legalize same-sex weddings across the country. Also underway today, the trial of accused Colorado movie theater shooter James Holmes. His defense team argues that he was insane when he opened fire in the suburban Denver movie theater, 3 years ago, killing 12 and wounding 70. Some family members of the victims say justice can't come soon enough.
The real justice is going to happen when this animal leaves this earth.
Well, prosecutors are seeking the death penalty in that case. And the Clinton Foundation is now admitting it made some bookkeeping mistakes. In a blog post, the acting CEO of the foundation says mistakes have been made, how its donors were disclosed, and promises fixes. The foundation's donors have come under scrutiny, with Hillary Clinton now running for president. She has dismissed recent allegations as distractions and attacks. And if you have a shiny new Apple Watch Sport, don't try this.
And we're going to do this in 3, 2, 1.
Ouch. That is video of a guy who likes to post these types of videos online of him punishing technology. This is the Apple Watch. It did not fare too well, as you can see. The screen smashed, and then he loses it, throwing the watch a couple of times and completely breaking it. The more expensive models do have a tougher glass. I don't know. It doesn't look very durable. Might want to hold off on that $350. Another update coming up for you in 30 minutes.